Hey, I just want to pass on some information. It took me days to find out. A lot of research. I've probably been 20 hours on watching videos online, and I subscribe to three of the most major that I saw relevant to me YouTube channels for recreational drone flight. I learned about the Part 107 FAA. If you have certain features about the way you're going to fly. As a recreational UAV pilot, and your drone is under 250 grams, you don't have to register it. But my drone is 249 grams with the standard battery. But when I bought the Fly More pack with the heavier batteries to give me more flight time, it puts it over 250 grams. So, as a UAV pilot, even as a child, you must go in and take a trust test. It's about 30 minutes. You can go through the FAA or find it through one of the sites that I did, and uh, it's about a 30-minute test. For some, it's less, for some, it's more. It depends on how much you want to strain with the information. But they walk you through it. I did it on a site that I don't know if I can mention it. You might find it out. But one of the prominent institutes on YouTube that I was able to take it through their site. It gives you all the information, feeds it to you a section at a time. You go through and you do sample questions. Uh, then you take the test in sections. And I read through the information. I'm really stringent about studying electrical engineering. I overstudy. I take notes. I even took notes for the review on the trust. Excuse me. But it took me right at 30 minutes, which they say it does. And I passed each question without missing any of them first time through. So I got, you have to get 100. You have to pass all the questions, but it lets you redo them, so you really can't fail. So I got my certificate. They emailed me uh, a PDF file, so I took a photo of it because when you're out flying your drone, you have to present that to whoever asks, law officials. Only law officials can ask, or FAA. And so I took it, put it on my phone, and then when I got my Flymore pack with the heavier batteries, my drone's going to be over 250 grams, which means even as a recreational UAV pilot, I have to register with the FAA. So when I went to register with the FAA, this is the big part. The first part is remote ID broadcast is going to be a must in in September of 2023. The FAA made it a requirement that your drone has to either broadcast it, or you have to put a module on your drone that will broadcast your remote ID. So after I bought the drone, I left it in the box, did not open it because I wasn't sure if it was compliant. So after some research and one of the channels that I subscribe to, they let me know that it was compliant. So when I went to register my drone on the FAA site, because of the over 250 gram weight, it asked, one of the questions is it asks is first questions after you put your model and stuff in, it asks if it's broadcasting remote ID. And I wasn't sure. I got some answers online, but I wasn't sure if it was already turned on because it's compliant. It is compliant. DJI is ahead of everyone else pretty much on that technology. So, but anyway, uh, it asks the question when you're registering your drone if it is broadcasting remote ID. And I wasn't sure, so I answered yes. Then it asked for your remote ID serial number. And I was told to use the serial number that is on the box, the same one that is on the unit, inside the unit. So I put that in there, and it came back on the FAA registration that it was not a valid number to contact my manufacturer. So I called the manufacturer. They have a number in California. The manufacturer is in Beijing, China, and I didn't want to call China, so they have a California USA number that I called, and went through the proper voice menu for the Mini 3, um, and got tech support. And I got a nice lady that I explained it to her, and she said yes, it when you go to register, because it's not fully implemented yet, it's not turned on yet, to answer no on that question, then it's not broadcasting. um, so I did that, and I put in the serial number that's in the unit. It allowed me to do that. I got registered. It cost $5 for 3 years on the FAA drone site. Don't even know. FAA Drone Zone. That's it. FAA Drone Zone. A lot of Earls running through my brain right now. But I went to the FAA Drone Zone to register. Put in, answered no, it's not broadcasting, and it let me put in the make, model, serial number. I paid the $5 for the 3 years, got my registration number. I am registered now, and it gives you an option to later on go back and edit it. So in September 2023, when it's implemented, and I'm over 250 grams, so I have to be registered. If you're under 250, if you have this drone and you only use the standard battery that comes with it, you're at 249 grams. You don't have to register if you're flying recreational only. So there's a lot there. My channel, a YouTube channel that I'm going to put video on from my drone, is not monetized, so I don't have to apply for a Part 107. It's purely for recreational and fun use. I can use the footage on my channel. Now, if my channel becomes monetized later, I will have to get the Part 107, or they will demonetize everything, or whatever that will do. So if it comes down to that point where my channel is going to be monetized and I can apply for that, then I will get my Part 107 FAA license. At this point, it's purely recreational, purely fun. Go in and take that no option if you need to register your drone, if it's over 250 grams, and put no, it's not broadcasting. Even if it is compliant, it's not turned on. It's not a fully compliant thing yet. So I just wanted to pass this on to anybody. If you like this information, it's helpful, consider subscribing to my channel, like this video, pass it on to everybody else that might be looking for that information, and watch for more of my videos. I'd love to have more subscribers. I'd love to monetize later, but right now it's purely recreational for fun. So hope you enjoyed this. Hope it wasn't too much information. Hope I didn't stutter too much. Hope I don't look too nasty. I know I'll take a shower within an hour from now. So TMI, I know. But okay, hope this was useful. Talk to you later.